Hey guys, it's Jezc, and today I wanted to show you something odd I found in Minecraft. So, if you were to press this button, the idea would be that a piston pushes a block. But with right here, this piston refuses to push it. If you look at like HUDs, you can see I'm not looking. There's nothing in its way. There's no like slime block right here or anything. This is air. And when I press this button, nothing happens. I can reload the world. And that doesn't change anything. And I'll explain how this works in a moment, but I need to give you guys some context. So I was looking for an invisible ladder bug, which was basically, or not the actual invisible ladder bug, that was patch 1.8, but basically the back of a ladder from 1.7 and before did not have a model. So it would just be as if it was a barrier block, like an invisible wall. And it was a very cool thing that you could do a lot of shenanigans with. So I was, testing everything, looking under all the different types of rails. And that's what this setup originally was. Like, I knew some of these things, but I was thinking maybe, copium. And the closest thing I found was the bottom of a piston. It does that. But from there, I realized I'm going to have to use command blocks if I want to experiment with pistons anymore. And that's when I found the moving piston block. So if I just do a normal set block command right here and then do a moving piston, I'm not going to do it because you'll see, but it just spawns nothing. You know what? Actually, I can show that right now. See? It says it changed it. There's nothing. And there are some odd properties with it. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but I'm clicking and I can't place anything. Or like, I don't know how to really show it, but I can't place anything here. I have the obsidian to mark. The obsidian is not necessary. I just have it to mark where things are. But yeah, there's some very unique functionality around this. So for example, it can hold up water consistently while being invisible. You also can't destroy this in creative for whatever reason. So you can do that. You can hold up things. It doesn't block arrows. And no matter which direction you push into it, nothing will happen. It is a very confusing and odd phenomena. Another really interesting thing you can do with it is press a button and not have it take any power source. See, this activates because it's connected to the actual button, but if we pull up the mini HUD, you can see the piston doesn't get powered at all. Maybe that's just a nerd thing, but I think that's really interesting. And then again, you can't place blocks over it. You can place like partial blocks. And yeah, everything goes through it normally. There is, however, one way to break it. So this command places a... Okay, it's not working. We'll just... So we have two right here stacked. Now, the only way to get rid of it is not by like explosives or anything, Or it is by explosives. It's not by breaking the block or anything. It's by explosives. All you have to do is light off. Yeah, it's so odd. You can try this for yourself. You just enter this command. And I cannot figure out anything about this, like why it functions, where it functions. My theory is that it's like the kind of air area, like when you, like in between ticks when you push a piston, and thus, for some reason, it doesn't get like block updates or anything. So the only way to destroy it is via TNT. Or there may be another way, but that's the only way I can think of. Like you can't like place any liquids to remove it, which is my immediate thought. Or I thought maybe if you tried to place a piston, it would like, you know, bug it back into place, but none of that works. I even tried to figure out more about it. Use minecarts because, let's get away because it's so loud. You can actually check out a minecart or an item via putting it in a minecart and then setting the passenger offset very high. It requires a very wild command, which I will go and grab, but it's, yeah, basically what it's doing is it places a block with a, or it puts a block in a minecart and then puts a very large offset on the block so you can just completely view it however you want. So this is how the only like model error that was similar to the back of ladders was like, but even that's not fully invisible for many reasons. If anybody knows a way to reproduce that in lit or newer versions, please let me know. Yeah, I don't know. That's all that kind of stuff, and you can do it with pretty much everything. And so if you do this with a moving piston, I did not know that was a thing. If you do that with a moving piston, it just doesn't show up. When breaking it, it doesn't drop anything, so you can't try and get the item. And I'm just realizing I never actually tried. Yeah, and you can't do the /give. Yeah, it's a very odd phenomenon that I don't even. It feels like things like this feel like it should be useful. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head. The only thing I can think of is like fake TNT activation to fuck with players. Yeah, so if you have any ideas or know how to produce the invisible ladder glitch in other versions, like I know you can't do the actual invisible ladder, but something uses the same concept, please let me know. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.